Good morning. I am back in the van and I am actually starting to get everything put back together because I'm going to be leaving Sedona very soon. So it's kind of sad, but I'm also really excited to get back on the road and see where the next stop takes me. And so today I have to go to, if you remember, this latch broke here. And so I've been keeping my cooler in front of it so it doesn't swing open. So I'm walking to Ace Hardware. Good thing everything's within walking distance because Donna's off doing some errands and it's so beautiful today. So again, just gonna walk there. And I think I'm gonna just get like a latch, one of those like hooks. I just think it would make it a lot easier, but I'm gonna go to Ace Hardware and see what they got. So let's start the day doing that. And I just realized I never brought Chuck in the house. So I'm sure Chuck is very happy that I'll be back in the van and we'll be back on our travels. Huh, Chuck? Yes. Just came out of the hardware store. And boy, am I gonna miss these views when I leave. Just working. Oh, sorry, a car's coming. Okay, so I don't know. This is what I got. I wasn't sure which one was gonna work. They're hooks and eyes. So hopefully one of these works. One was just a little longer than the other one. So we'll see how I can jerry rig it to make those work. Okay, I'm back and I tried the eye and hook, but it's not going to work because I'll show you why. But I figured out a solution for now. So you can see the door, like there's a space here, and these aren't going to be long enough to then hook it. So took the old 5-cent hairband and I put it in there, and that should hold it for now. And then once I'm on the road, I want to spend my time that I have left in Sedona with Donna and doing stuff. So when I'm on the road, I will figure this out and get it fixed and get my tools out. So, but for now, that's a good deal. And I decided to, I'm putting my groceries in the cans down in the drawers, and then I'm putting my clothes up here. So that'll work a lot better too. So when I turn, all the heavy stuff won't be on top falling over. So yeah, live and you learn, right? I'm learning as I go. But that'll do it for now. So solved. Oh, and look what came in the mail. Yep, my ARP card.
Geologic, occurrence that was quite significant.
So this is the predicament I find myself in. Ever since I got here. So Donna has a pretty new 4Runner, right? When did you get it?
6 months ago.
6 months ago. And so, especially after the pink Jeep tour, Donna thought that she'd start practicing to start driving the pink Jeeps, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what Donna's about to get me into. Do you see this? So we are going on that road, and we are going
Way back into Sycamore Canyon.
way back into Sycamore Canyon.
Way back.
At least I'm not going up a mountain. You guaranteed me we weren't going up a mountain, right?
Well, I haven't been all the way to Sycamore Canyon before, so I can tell you that as far as I've been, I haven't been on the mountain, but there were too many OHVs on this road last time I was on it.
Oh,
so I didn't make it all the way, so there could be some of that in our future, but I'll probably chicken out. Either that or let Scouty drive.
Or might be better. Donna takes her hands off the wheel.
Because I talk with my hands.
She does. And I'm like, the ride home last night from Phoenix, I was like not looking. I closed my eyes a lot of the time. So, okay, well, here we go. 2 girls in a Jeep off-roading.
3.
Oh, and and Scouty. Yep.
Scouty.
3 girls in a Jeep, just off-roading. Let's go, Donna. Hasta la vista, baby.
Put it into 4-wheel.
What do we say, Donna?
Hasta la vista,
baby. All right, here we go. Look at those ruts. Oh, you don't have your seatbelt on.
We're not doing that.
Oh, we're really playing it. We're really,
I was going to get out and take some pictures.
Okay.
You. No. End road. All right.
I should have wore the GoPro.
Well, this is pretty, pretty benign.
Yeah.
But it's still, I don't do this sort of thing every day.
No.
So it challenges me a little bit too, and I always have to be mindful of where can I turn around, because I don't know the road.
Right.
And if I had to turn around just on the road, it wouldn't be a 3-point turn, it'd be more like a 12-point turn. If I could even navigate that.
Yeah.
Because in some parts this road's pretty narrow.
Yeah, it's pretty desolate back here. Oh, look at those pretty clouds. Just wanted to get out of the car to show you. There's Donna. Look at how beautiful. And this is a whole different kind of landscape that I've been showing on my hikes and stuff since I got here. That right there is amazing. Look at those clouds. And all the way around.
I think there's Scouty.
Do you think, Scout?
Scout was born to wander.
So are we. Oh. fork in the road. Which one do you take?
We're turning around.
Neither.
That's the one we're taking.
Neither. We go backwards.
Okay, so let's see how far we are. Cows or deer before.
Oh, I
I
bet.
know what I saw the first time I came out here with Scouty.
Whoa. Oh. We had to stop to take a video of this. The sun is going down, and look, you can see all the layers. This was all underwater at one point, right? Yeah, and that's what those layers are.
Every layer has a story.
Yeah, that is beautiful. It's like a roller coaster. Yeah, I think you showed me that when we
It's
were here.
A great place. Almost doing broken arrow.
No, really?
Thank God.
Okay, well, I'm here with Donna, and I know all of you love her, just like I do. You've grown to love her in my videos. And I just thought that I would so I'm leaving soon.
Yeah.
And just wanted to wrap this up and have a little chat before I leave, so Donna can say goodbye to everybody. And yeah, just ask you what'd you think about the last 3 weeks?
It was, I think, educational for both of us. And it gave me a perspective to van life. I have looked at the Airstream Base Camp trailer for a few years and have considered it. I also considered my 4Runner for a few years before I bought it. So I'm still considering whether or not I want to invest in a base camp. That would be the trailer I would do. And so it gave me a perspective of what that might look like for me by seeing your vehicle and how we've talked a lot about how you lived, how you take care of it, kind of just day to day, what does it look like for you? And then for you to come and be in a place for a few weeks, and what does that look like? So that must have been a little different for you to come in from this driving experience to this. Have you driven since you got here?
I don't think so.
You have not been behind the wheel since you got here.
Because we're going up mountains all the time. I'm like, or I've walked, because you can walk everywhere.
Yeah, you
can. And I said I would rather be outside walking than driving.
Yes.
I did get my oil changed, so I did drive that day.
Oh, that was what, 2 miles?
Yeah, exactly.
So you've gone 4 miles.
Yep.
Yeah, you put 4 miles on the road.
But actually, it's been nice. I mean, it's nothing that I never thought I would be here for 3 weeks, that's for sure.
And it's gone by fast.
Oh, so fast. I thought I would come in, and I knew I would stay for Thanksgiving, because you asked her, you said if you stay, you can come to our neighbors, and I fell in love with their neighbors.
Yeah.
I mean, Dee and Robin let us come over for Thanksgiving and made us a beautiful meal, and then they had the other neighbors over also, Paul and Jennifer, and then they're the ones that invited us. Paul's the one that did the Jeep tour, yes. So it's just kind of like one thing after another, and there's no way I couldn't have stayed. And really, there's so much more to do. And I was telling you, it's funny because people think, I've gotten comments about van life, like, oh, you're not really living the van life. Well, yeah, my van is my home. Like, I don't have another home to go home to. I got rid of everything. But van life is whatever it is
you make it.
That you make it, and it kind of makes up its own self as I go along. And that's what I've realized, even just from this month, because I have other people that I'm visiting throughout the space, and I am very lucky that I know people kind of all over. And they're like, Tracey, come visit me.
And so I think that's another very important point. There's a point in that. And that is when you stop into a place and you visit someone who lives there, you understand that place far quicker than you would had you come on your own. And you had said earlier, if I came on my own and I didn't have you to stay with, and you know the area, I can show you things that you wouldn't be able to navigate on your own coming to Sedona for the first time. And so I've tried to pick out kind of a nice mixture of things. We've done a lot of different things.
Oh, a lot. Every day I'm like, I'm tired. She's like, okay, where do you want to go? How about this canyon? How about this? And, you know, it's like, I'm always up for it. And that was the thing. It was like, I didn't even have to think about it. Because I was up for anything. And we did all these different trails, and you knew like where to go, what to show me, what you loved about Sedona. And so I got to see Sedona through your eyes, and they got to see Sedona through like your eyes, through our eyes. And so it's been, like I said, I never thought that I would say this song. And again, you know, now being on YouTube and stuff, I don't want to feel rushed to have to run into the next thing just to appease anyone. You know, that I am doing this on my time.
You have to move at your own pace, I think. If you try to rush it, or it seems contrived. It's not real.
Well, and I would have missed. I mean, the jewelry making, Judy, who is amazing. And I've met so many interesting people here, other than the ones that you've seen.
Jeep ride, the off-road we did today, all
we
the
went
hiking we did.
Yes, you saw
going
that.
up to Flagstaff, up through
Looking
the canyon.
at the Airstreams too.
You know, going down to the valley.
I mean, just everything. And, you know, like Donna was just saying, we were just talking, and I said that, she said, Tracey, you said that you would know when it was time to go. Like, it's just a feeling. And it's like, okay, time to move on. But I have so much more to experience here that I definitely will be back. And she said, you could come back 10 times and you'd still...
There'd be different things to see and do.
And we were talking too, I mean, there was no way I could leave. I was telling you today, I have never laughed till I cried.
Or peed your pants.
So much. It's such a
or
short
snorted.
I snort a lot.
So
I didn't think I was a snorter.
I didn't either. I didn't think I was either.
But I have never laughed so much, and and we've known each other for a while, but we haven't spent this much time together. And now I know why we were drawn to each other on the shoot, because we have like the same sense of humor, as you can probably tell. And really, like, I laugh until like the air's out of me. And I said
so many things we laughed about. Sometimes I'll wake up and I start thinking of them, and I just start laughing. I'm driving in the car, doing some errands. You're here working on your video, and I think about them, and I'm like, oh my God. And I think, like, the one thing that I would want to say to people who follow you, find someone you can laugh with.
And that,
find someone you can laugh so hard, you cry, you pee, you snort, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
But just find that so you have that in your life. Because I haven't laughed this hard for so many times over so many days. And I think back at some of this stuff, and it's just like start laughing again. It's just ridiculous.
And now it's stuff that we'll have like between us forever now. And I would have missed that had I not stayed this long. And that's the thing too, because like I said, I'm on this healing journey. You know what I mean? I've like been a caretaker for so long and have all these things happen. And to literally just feel free and then just to laugh and just, belly laugh, like from like just the bottom of your core.
Your gut.
And they say laughter is healing.
Yeah.
And so, and we did our jewelry and and again, and Judy stopped by and that was like just random that she came through and we got to talk to her. So it has just been one of the best experiences ever. I will never regret like doing this and, coming here first is exactly where I needed to come to start this journey.
Yeah. Sedona's a healing place. And we've done some healing. Like you even said at one point, Donna, I think I'm really doing well on conquering my fear of heights, right?
And then I'm like, I'm having a panic attack. Let me out.
Don't go any further in the Jeep. Let me out of here.
I thought you were kidding, Tracy. I'm like, no, I'm not kidding. That's when he went up that hill and you could see the edge. It was 15 feet away. And he was going to drive. And that
he had room. So the thing about doing it at night, I did it at night first. And I didn't see all that stuff.
You didn't see the edge. Yeah.
I didn't see the edge. It was like, I just, and I also felt like it was far better for Paul to be driving than for me. And my other option at night was to, what are you going to do? Get out and walk?
Right.
Because no, that's not happening.
Well, when we saw your off-roading today, it pales in comparison.
It pales in comparison.
And the thing is, so I didn't tell anybody, but I had applied for the pink Jeep job. Like I thought, maybe I'll just go to Sedona for the summer. And I was trying to think of something I would like to do. And I'm like, I thought it was just like randomly like driving people around Arizona. And then when we went, I'm like, this is
and then you went on Broken Arrow.
Yeah.
And you were like, that would be catastrophic.
I can't even go up to Flagstaff or Jerome without taking Dramamine. There's no way. I said I would hop out and be like, okay, somebody else take it away.
Yeah.
Drive. And Paul said some people cry, some people sometimes scream. And he said some people like have to get out.
Some get out of the Jeep.
Yep. And I said, that's what I'll be cleanup crew.
We were talking about having, at one point, when we were going down Devil's Staircase. And this, we didn't film this, but we're going down Devil's Staircase. Tracy and I are in the back of the Jeep, okay? And I look at Tracy and I go, just close your eyes. Because I
go, why? What's coming up? Because I couldn't see. I was in the back seat by that time. And you go, believe me, Tracy, just do not look.
Just don't look. And so Tracy grabs my hand, and I think that, so I have a little arthritis in my little finger. So I think Tracy healed that. It's all straightened out and fine now. And
what's funny is
you could be a healer.
It's
like Tracy the healer. She could go on all these trips and at the white knuckle part.
Heal you. Yeah.
I'm gonna get this. I'll be right back. This is annoying. Should we talk about our personal favorite thing that we laughed about?
Sure. Yes.
Okay. So mine was when we're on the Jeep trip with Paul and Jennifer, and we're out at Submarine Rock, and after I can't get out of the seat belt because there's so much dust in it, but it looks like I don't even know how to operate a very simple seat belt. I hand you the hiking stick, and I'm taking it apart, and I pull it out, and it's like 12 inches. And then I do a demonstration of what it's like to walk with a 12-inch walking stick. Well, hiking pole, whatever. And so that was pretty funny. I laughed pretty hard at that. That was a side splitter for me.
Well, and then
Because I was
after
taken
that,
aback by it. It looked like I didn't know how to operate a pretty simple hiking stick.
well, and here's the thing: there were so many of those. You know, because then after that, I go, okay, follow us. You know, like we know what we're doing.
Like they would ever follow us anywhere.
Follow us right off the cliff over there. Yep. And really, I mean, I can't. There's a, you know, and the squabbit. You know.
Oh, the squab. Do you want to talk about the squabbit?
Well, I just we saw. I saw it. And
A
I said,
mammal. A hybrid mammal.
and I'm like, is that a rabbit? Because it was so big.
And I said, no, it's a squirrel.
I said, oh, it's a squabbit.
So we saw the first squabbit. None of you have ever
First
seen a
sighting,
squabbit,
yes.
but we have.
It's
and
like-
it's in the canyon.
It's like the Squatch.
It's like Sasquatch.
Yep.
Just-
And we're the only ones that have seen the
Uh-huh.
squabbit.
Yeah.
Yep. We found
Yeah,
him.
so we've seen the squabbit,
Or
and
her.
you
Or
guys
they or them.
haven't. And
And that's all you need to know. But you know what, too? I think, you know, coming here, it's like, and then we worked on, you know, we both said in the beginning that we're both kind of at the same part of our journey.
yep.
And, you know, you want to work on your photography and your jewelry. And then, you know, this thing happened with YouTube. And, you know, we didn't expect that to happen either. And like you
And it
said.
was like in the living room. right in the middle of the
Yeah.
living room.
Yeah. I mean,
And Scout was right next to you,
Yeah.
helping you all the way.
well, and that's the thing. I don't think people realize how much work it takes. Even you
is.
said, like,
Yeah.
you're always like, you know, oh, I got to get content, or oh, I gotta, and you know, trying to enjoy the moment still, and you know, and then do the video, edit the video, you know. So, but I mean, but we both like that's what we've helped each other with. Like now, you know, you got that off to work towards your business with your
Yeah,
photography
yeah.
and stuff like that.
And I'm going to plod along on that. And part of that involves travel
Right.
and adventure.
Well, and that's why I said,
Yeah.
I want to get paid to travel. That is my goal. And, you know, I told Donna tonight, like other people have said, oh, we get to see it through your eyes because we don't get to travel. Because some people even just physically can't travel. And so, you know, that's what I want to do. I want to show people things that I get to see so that they can see it from where they are and feel like they're
They can
along.
travel vicariously through
Yeah.
you.
Like on the Jeep ride.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Somebody
Yeah.
said, wow, that was a shaky one, but I was there for every moment, you know, they really enjoyed it. And it's fun, you know, now I'm starting to get more comfortable, and, you know, I used the GoPro for the first time, and I'm really learning a lot.
And
What?
when you had the GoPro on with the hat, so the hat comes like
I
this.
couldn't see myself.
And the GoPro. And
Oh, you have a picture?
I have a picture of it.
I'll show you the
And,
picture right here.
I think Tracey, you're definitely styling.
I
Whether or not that's a style that's
It's the
going to
new-
hit the
it's
runway,
the new Sedona,
I don't know.
It's the new Sedona style, yeah.
That was pretty hilarious
And that's what's funny is because you're like, do you mind if I post this?
because
I
you
don't
look kind of
care.
silly.
But that's the whole point. I don't care.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
that's good.
I don't care if
Like-
people. I want people to laugh.
Yeah.
And if they'll laugh at me wearing a, you
I
know,
laugh with you.
not at me.
Yeah. Not at you.
Either one, I'll take that.
Yeah,
I'll take that. Everybody needs a laugh, and we have done that. So you know what? Here's to my first van stop, and with the best person that it could have ever been with.
Thank you.
Yeah. So okay, well, you met Donna, and Donna, I'm sure will be back at some point. We'll
You'll
check
be
in.
back.
I'll be back.
Hasta la vista. I'll be back.
Hear what I said, Donna? What do I say? I have never said hasta la vista.
I don't know where that it was floating. It was floating through the air in Sedona.
That was another-
It came into my awareness, and sometimes this stuff just comes out. What can I say?
That was another like laugh till you cry kind of thing. No, I don't say that. I've never said that. You say that now. Now that's your thing. So guess what? So this is how we're going to end it. Ready?
Hasta la vista,
baby.
baby.